I've been making a few more changes to this new static caravan that we bought, and one of them is behind me. If you remember, we had some metal decking, but it was a bit messy and it was broke in one place as well. So for now, I've given that to Scrapman, and I'm just going to use these small steps. At some point, I am going to get a full decking to go all the way across this van, because I think it'll look great, and we've moved all those plants together as well. At least for now, it looks a bit tidier. But we have also had a couple of things done inside, and we'll pop inside and I'll show you what they are. So back inside then, one of the things that we've done is add those carpets fitted. And we got really good quality carpet as well. Really thick and soft. I can't explain enough how nice and spongy this new carpet is. I'll give you a quick look. So this is the carpet that we've had fitted. It's not far off a match for this original one, but this was all in green and we just didn't like it. So we got some guys to come out, they fitted carpet, put new grippers down, and we've had it done all the way through. And this is that other bedroom that we are turning into a dressing room. That's where the two single beds used to be. And they're basically stapled headboards to the wall. So I'll be taking those off at some point, and then we're going to get some more wardrobe space in here. And that new carpet goes all the way through into the main bedroom. And they've done an amazing job of fitting it. Brilliant. Well worth money. And we've also had it done in the ensuite as well. And in the shower area, we've decided we're not too keen on this lino, so we're going to get that changed by the same company. And the same with this kitchen lino. If we're going to do it, we might as well get everything done. This is something else that we've had done as well. And we've had it done on both of these doors. It's a bit difficult to see from inside with sunlight, and that's why I filmed that particular bit from outside, so hopefully it did pick it up for you. But this stuff basically just sticks onto your glass, and I think it looks very effective, and it also gives you a little bit more privacy as well. So that's a couple more changes that we've done to this caravan over the last few days. I think those things that we've stuck on that glass are very effective, and as I said, they offer you a little bit more privacy. And they came from Temu, and they're only £2 a roll, and one roll was enough to do both of those windows. But what surprised me about it is when you put them on the glass, you don't use a sticky backing or anything like that. You basically just spray the window with water, and then you pop them on, and then use a tool to just push out any air bubbles. So very easy to fit and very cheap. We decided to get rid of that decking because it looked a bit of a mess, and we are going to get a new one. So I basically got in touch with the local scrap man, and he came and picked that up yesterday. So that's now out of his way, and for the moment we'll make do with those little ones. And also, a couple of days ago, the guys came out and fitted those carpets, and you can see that it's really good quality. And they've done an amazing job, and that was again another local company. And that job cost £460 to do the whole lot. And that included taking the carpets up, fitting the new ones and taking the old ones away. So we're not left with any rubbish, which is brilliant. I did get a quote from a different company, but they wanted £680 for the same job, but they don't take the carpet away. So I think we dropped on a bit of a deal there. And that carpet is really good quality as well. Plus we've got underlay under the carpets, and that makes a lot of difference. But we didn't have to buy that because it was already there. And I know underlay can be quite expensive. But all that aside, we did have a bit of a problem with that new fridge freezer. I'll show you what happened. This is the drinks dispenser part of it. And it was working perfectly fine. I only used it a couple of times. But this is not complete. Basically what it started doing is, when you put water inside this, it just started leaking out, and you couldn't stop it leaking no matter what you did. So we had to take it off and empty it. We did get a guy to come out from Curry's, and as soon as he took this out, this happened. And that's for the valve that stops the water coming out. It just fell to pieces. So all that should be attached onto here in some way or other, but it just completely fell apart. So now it's no good at all. But this bit here unscrews. So basically what the guy's doing is he's going to send us a replacement one of those, so I can just screw it back on and away we go. Something else I had done is under this sink. That wooden shelf went all the way across. You can see where it originally was supported. But we've got this bin, and no matter where we put it in kitchen, we're constantly moving around. So I had a guy come out today and he cut that shelf and made it like that. So now we're keeping his bin in there and it's completely out of way. One other thing, when we had this carpet fitted, the doors were too tight to the floor. They wouldn't shut at all. So the same guy that did that shelf came out and sorted that for us. And what I told him is to take 15mm off the bottom of every door, because we get airflow that way as well. So we've had that done to every one of these doors, and now they open and close really easily. So just a few adjustments to those doors and all's good. And I got a guy to come out and do that because he wasn't expensive, and if I wanted to do that job myself I'd have had to go out and buy power tools, and I'd probably only use them for that one job, so it made more sense to pay him. So thank you very much, Gary, for sorting that job out for us. Really appreciate it. I noticed that a few of the kitchen doors were a bit out of line as well, and I've got other little bits and bobs of jobs to do. So I've been out and bought one of these. Definitely gonna come in handy. Basically a battery powered screwdriver, but it's got lots of attachments with it. So any of these little jobs that we need to do around van, I've got that. Definitely going to come in useful. And I got that from Argos, and if I remember right, it was about £25 or thereabouts. So well worth having a little tool like that. It's a pity that that drinks dispenser basically fell to pieces, but the guy came straight out, had a look at it, and he says, I'll order you a new one. That's coming through post, and it's an easy fix, so not a problem. If you remember, I bought this, and as soon as I used it, on one can it broke. So we popped out and got it replaced. We've also had another van taken off site as well, and we're getting a new one to pop in its place. This is going to be the next job that I need to sort out. We're taking this shed over to the new van because that's where we keep this washer and tumble dryer. Really useful to have those of your own, and it's a good size shed. We can keep quite a few things in here, and that's basically where we're going to be putting it. But first I need to slab this area and level it all out. There were quite a few slabs on site that weren't being used, and the owner was kind enough to say just take them, just so we can sort that shed out. So now we've got a bit of work to do, but it will definitely be worth it. I think that the outside of this van is also now starting to come together. We've got a really nice seating area and that amazing view. We have also sorted something out with this settee. We don't like it, so we said we was going to get a new one. And we got in touch with a lady who says she's changing her furniture. And what she's got is a 3-seater and a 2-seater. And they look brand new. And she said that once she gets the new furniture delivered, we can have the old ones for free. And they're also in the colour that we wanted, so that's brilliant. So at some point, we'll be collecting those and getting rid of this. So as you can see, we're changing lots and lots of things in this van, and we've not finished yet. There's still a few more jobs that we're going to get done, but we're now making this as own. And everything that we want to change in this van will definitely be done before Christmas. And I think the next thing that we're going to do is sort out that shed so we can get the washer and dryer put at the back of this van. And also, somebody on channel commented and said, can I show them underneath the van, just to see the layout of the piping. And I'll do that in another video, because I also need to check the insulation under this van. I've literally not had time to take a look, because we want to make sure it's got plenty of insulation for winter. And if it hasn't, that's another job that we'll get done. Anyway, thank you so much for all your comments and being part of this channel. I really do appreciate it. And if you want to see what else we're going to change in this van moving forward, then please hit that subscribe button and press that notifications bell. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care.